Use your youth as an advantage. Take advantage of the time na nasa bahay ka with your parents. Wala ka pang masyadong external pressures. Take advantage of that time to learn new skills, read up on books, level up your knowledge, level up your skills, focus on becoming a person who knows how to provide value to your clients. This video, pag-usapan natin, is it possible to start a freelancing side hustle while still in college? Ready na ba kayo? Then keep watching. Hello mga freelance, welcome back to another episode of The Filipino Freelancer. This channel is all about helping you start and grow your freelancing business so you can have more time, more financial freedom while working with amazing clients and doing work that you love. In a previous video, may natanggap ako na comment from Neil Ian Uy. Sabi niya, may I ask where to begin freelancing work? I feel like quitting college and start doing freelance as my work. I love this question because I feel like very timely siya ngayon for college students who are thinking of doing freelance work. So I thought, why not make a video about it? Okay, so is it possible to start a freelancing side hustle while you're still in college? I would say yes. In fact, yung kapatid ko, who is still in college right now, just landed his first client last week. And he was able to do it by offering cold email lead generation services. Now, before ko i-share kung paano niya nagawa yun, let me share a couple of tips and advice for college students just like Neil on how to approach starting a freelancing side hustle while you're still in college. Number one advice is you don't have to quit college in order to start freelancing. Especially now with the global pandemic, hindi natin sure kung ano yung situation with colleges. Is it online classes, or will schools require students to actually go to class? So right now there's a lot of uncertainty, but if there's one thing we know, this pandemic will still continue throughout 2021, especially here in the Philippines where the vaccine is super rare. In fact, I don't know of anyone who has received a vaccine here in our area, and so I think it's safe to assume that this situation right now with COVID will still continue throughout the year. With classes being uncertain, now is the opportunity to try and start a freelancing side hustle. Okay, so tip number 2 to get started is to choose a market. Now, paulit-ulit ko na itong sinasabi sa channel na ito, and it's because if you start by choosing a market, you get to choose a market that you're really passionate about, that you really want to help. You get to choose the industry that you want to be involved in. Now, I've made several videos on how to choose a market on this channel, but to summarize it, basically, look for the intersection between your passion, your profitability, and your proficiency. In other words, ano ba yung passionate ka, magaling ka, at meron siyang chance for profitability. If you want to know more details about choosing a market, then please check out the video on the description box below. Now, once you choose a market, you figure out what that market's major problems are, what is their bleeding neck, and figure out how you can offer a solution to that problem. And once you figure out the solution, you can focus on learning that solution within a span of 2 weeks. Okay, let's say you don't want to choose a market. Well, tip number 3 is to choose a skill. Now, the challenge with choosing a skill first is that you might end up in a market or an industry that you're not passionate about. That's why I always say choose a market first. But if there's a skill that you really want to learn first, then we can do that as well. You just have to reverse engineer the process. So once we choose a skill, we figure out what market needs that skill the most. Here are a couple of websites that I recommend that are offering courses on different skills that you can take. Number 1 is skills.com. Skills.com is full of courses by tried and tested entrepreneurs and freelancers who have gotten results for their clients using their chosen offer. And so it's a great affordable choice to start learning world-class business skills that you can use, that you can offer to your clients. Next is gumroad.com. Gumroad is another affordable option for those who are looking to learn skills to offer prospective clients. In fact, ito yung website na ginamit ng kapatid ko to learn his cold email lead generation services. So if you're interested in any of these sites, I will link them in the description box below. Now, you might be asking, gaano ba katagal to be able to learn a new skill? Well, you would be surprised to know how much you can learn within the span of 2 weeks if you're just focused. If you focus on one specific skill set, one specific offer that you really want to focus on, then you can learn a lot in just 2 weeks. Okay, tip number 4. Now that you have your skill, how do you start getting clients? Well, the easiest thing to do is to find people in your network who are in need of your skill or who are in need of your offer. Or you can look for people in your network who are in your chosen market. Once you find those people in your network, then you can start offering your services for free in exchange for a testimonial. Now, we call this a BCS, or a breakthrough case study. Now, this is a great way for you to test out the skills that you have learned and see if you can get results for your client. Ang kagandahan ng BCS is that there's no real pressure since they're not paying you. But at the same time, it's a great opportunity to learn by doing, because you're doing actual work. You're actually applying the skills that you learn. Instead of just thinking about it in theory, instead of just reading about it in the books or in the courses, you're actually applying it in real life to see if you can get results. Now, I recommend you do the BCS for a period of 2 weeks to a month. That period of time should be enough for you to be able to get results for your clients. And hindi siya ganun kahaba while you are doing work for free. Okay, once you have your BCS down, meron ka ng testimonials, meron ka ng results that you can show to prospective clients. Now you're better equipped to look for paying clients. The best place to start connecting with people in your chosen market is through social media. So that's Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Figure out where your chosen market is hanging out and connect with them there. Going back to the experience ng kapatid ko, he was able to land his client through a referral, basically someone in his network. And he was able to get a paying client through a trial period. So that's another option that you can do. Instead of doing a BCS, go for a trial period with a minimal fee. Once you're able to show that client that you can get them results, then you can charge higher fees. Now you know how to start a freelancing side hustle while you're still in college. Here are a few tips to help you stay focused, stay motivated, and not give up on your freelancing goals. Number 1, being in college and starting a freelancing side hustle is very much possible, but it will require some sacrifice. Take for example yung college student na graphic designer na in-interview ko, which is Jana. Jana was able to balance having a freelancing career and being a student at the same time, but sabi nga niya, madami siyang sinacrifice. One of the things that he had to sacrifice was his time. Since meron siyang freelancing career on the side, he had to sacrifice some time with his friends just to focus on his freelancing career. And so if you really want to embark on having a freelancing career while still in college, ask yourself, is this a sacrifice that you're willing to make? My next tip is to forego short-term rewards and instead aim for long-term gains. What I mean by this is aim for learning long-term skills instead of trying quick cash opportunities. Madami ako nakikita here on YouTube yung tipong get cash fast by just doing this, or get money fast by just doing that. Just by doing this, meron ka ng pera. Now, while those are good for short-term rewards, in my opinion, hindi siya maganda for the long term, because instead of focusing your time on those get-rich-quick tips, your time would be better served learning long-lasting skills, long-lasting business skills, long-lasting life skills that will help you in your freelancing career moving forward and in your life in general as well. My next tip is value your worth as a student. Just because you're a student with no experience, no portfolio, doesn't mean that you can't give value to your clients. So I challenge you not to go for those low hourly jobs just because you're starting. If you follow these steps that I laid out, and I know because it has worked for me and many of my colleagues, you will be able to charge what you're worth. So don't think just because estudyante ka pa that you can't earn what you want. It will take time, but as long as you focus on the value that you're giving to your clients, then you will be able to earn as much as you want. And lastly, use your youth as an advantage. So right now, take advantage of the time na nasa bahay ka with your parents. Wala ka pang masyadong external pressures. Take advantage of that time to learn new skills, read up on books, level up your knowledge, level up your skills, focus on becoming a person who knows how to provide value to your clients. If nagustuhan yung video na ito, don't forget to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It would really help this channel a lot, and your support would mean the world to me. If you want to learn more freelancing tips and tricks, then check out the videos on the screen right now. Here's to your success on your freelancing career, and I'm excited for your journey. Peace.